Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Up top, Paul. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Here's Ayton from deep. Paul, shot is off. Now Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Booker. That won't go either for Paul.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Conley against Booker. Conley goes in, and the layup is good off the glass. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Paul. To the paint. Here's Booker. Basket's good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. He shoots it. No good, off the front rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
To the inside. Crowder. Stolen by Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Booker against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Crowder finds Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder left side. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Ball against Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Ayton.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. The Suns trailing. And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton passes to Crowder. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the game. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 10-point game. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder inside. Bogdanovich on him. Bridges. No good. A bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to O'Neal. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. The putback. And Ayton pulls it down. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Pass to Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
That one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Inside. And Ayton with the stop.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The kick out to Paul. Conley against Booker. Crowder. Ayton passes to Crowder. Ayton against Gobert. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Here's Honey. Defended by Payne. Down low. Hey, shot is good.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Payne with it. Six to shoot. They double him with Gay. McGee in the post. Misses from close range. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And that does it for our half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
Kaminsky with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. McGee, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Now here's Payne. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Honey. Pass to Ingles. The 3-ball. No luck on that one.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
McGee in the post. Defended by Whiteside. Here's Shamet. There's the triple. Kaminsky can't hit.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Pass to Oni. Johnson against Ingles. 3-pointer. Offensive board to the left wing. Launches a 3. Goes up again. Here's Honey. Clarkson outside. To the paint. Gay finds Ingles. Off target from 3-point range.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. To the inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic...
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the run. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Gay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Gay's got 8 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson passes to Ingles. And here's Gay. Up and over Crowder. And it's Gay with the miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And yep, it's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Outside, Ingles. Now Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Suns trailing, so the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Booker for three. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Paul. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
The Jazz on offense. They lead by 7. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Booker with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Paul with the double. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The kick out to Conley. And here's Bogdanovic. He's guarded by Paul. And the bucket is good.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovic can keep up with the defenders physically.
Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Down low. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's the three. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 9. Bridges outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Hauled in by Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball. Left side Booker. Yeah!
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's O'Neal. Puts up a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Bridges misses. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Good work there as it goes.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
And so it's Utah with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they...
In Miami Heat French.
That story, hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3 ball, Kevin.
Here is Robinson following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson, that's good.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Suns keep it alive. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul kicks to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Crowder. Here's Ayton. Goes up with it again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Lowry passes to Butler. Dishes to Robinson. The feed to Tucker. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. With 3. Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior. How can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Outside for Robinson. Feeds it to Tucker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo finds Butler. The pass to Tucker. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. Powered down with both hands.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Ball against Lowry. For three. Booker. Miami grabs the miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Butler on the way. Pass to Tucker. Over Paul. It's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And the shot is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Booker looking around. Here's Ayton, and they get it back. Bridges for three. And here's Booker from the arc. Tries yet again, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Paul with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker. Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Lowry. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
So it's Miami now. The Suns getting the bucket. Left side Lowry. Here's Tucker. Outside Robinson takes a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Tucker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler against Crowder. Butler passes to Robinson. Clock at 6. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Left side Crowder. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Here's Lowry. Following the score by Phoenix. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Lowry up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one is good.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 6.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lowry with the ball. Working on Payne. Lowry with the ball. Kicks to Tucker. Three-pointer. Butler. Rebounded by McGee.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Stolen by Tucker. The 11-footer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Now here's Payne. While recovering. Makes it off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
It'll count. He can't get it to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oladipo outside. To the paint. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket for Morris.
Well, Victor's showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. It's a nice pass.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. This one for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Hero. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Payne up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Releases. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Oladipo outside. He feeds it to Dedmon. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Payne looking around. McGee up top. Up to Payne. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Johnson kicks to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Payne passes to Johnson. The 3. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here is McGee. It's stolen by Morris. Passes it to Strus. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Now at the line.
And the first one drops. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Oladipo hits them both. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Paul outside. The pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo outside. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Paul. Miami grabs the miss.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Phoenix leading by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Tucker. They kick out to Oladipo. Back to Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Tucker's got 8 points.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Paul dishes to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Phoenix with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Paul kicks to Booker. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Crowder. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Suns lead by 4.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Releases. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Bridges outside. A new 14 for the Suns. The shot, no good. Down low. Here's Adebayo. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. Bridges shot. Good.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry up top. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Tucker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry, and he gets the bucket.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Now the pass to Paul. Booker against Robinson. No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bridges against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. Butler feeling it out a bit. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 1.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Paul. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Butler. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled. The pass to Ayton. Misses off the right eye.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Here's Ayton. Money!
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point range, off on that one.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position, and the Jazz start out with the ball. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. To the left side wing from deep. Conley. Utah the rebound. Back to O'Neal. Fires the three. He buries it from three.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Conley. Fires from deep. Butler can't get it to go. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Lowry against Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Lowry. Back to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Tipped. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Mitchell against Robinson. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Butler with the ball. Drives to the hoop from 9 feet. The Heat rebound. Robinson passes to Butler. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Robinson. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
O'Neal on the wing. Checked by Tucker.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
Pass to Adebayo. For 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Heat foul. P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Utah.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Lowry. For 3, Robinson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Inside. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Conley passes to Gobert. Bogdanovic with it.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for a another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell against Butler. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
And it's Butler with the jam. Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Conley up top.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over
first
Lowry.
half. 2 minutes.
The shot by Conley. No good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Lowry against Conley. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Butler with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Can't cash it in from close range. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Lowry. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A line change here for Utah.
Team foul.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Honey. Now here's Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami trailing. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Boy, you've got to give Oladipo credit. Even when the defense gets physical, he stays with it, maintains his focus. That's great.
Left side, Ingles. Gay right side. And we're through the first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple back. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, the Heat's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hero. And there's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Just 5 to shoot. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
This one for three. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gay left side. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Fast break Miami. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Utah.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. From the arc. Buries it from three. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Oladipo outside. Going inside. And Whiteside with a block. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the wing, right side. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Ingles. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Here's Gay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for the Jazz.
Both free throws good from Gay. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dedmon's got his first points of the game. Utah trailing here. Here's Oni.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The kick out to Ingles. Clock at 6. Driving in. Clarkson for three. Excellent D there from Hero. Pass to Strus. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
He's showing off a polished skill set as Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points. He knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gay, Clarkson for 3, knocks down the triple. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
That's his second personal foul. 15
The free throw drops for Ingles.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
A line change here for Miami. Butler controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Adebayo with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And Tucker gets it to go.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Adebayo against Conley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And he sinks the second.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Stolen by Conley. Up ahead. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front, up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ingles and Bogdanovic, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Robinson with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Butler can't get it to go. Utah shooting only 39% so far in the game. To the inside. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Lowry against Conley. Down low. And Tucker gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's Utah with it. Conley passes to Mitchell. And they get it back. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Butler against Ingles, 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Lowry. It's Adebayo, high post. The three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley against Butler. Right side Mitchell to take the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lowry drawing the double team to the paint. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Butler up top. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
You could see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Lets it fly. Ingles, no good.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Stolen by Ingles. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. On the wing, Mitchell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, Conley. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. And here's Lowry. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Ingles. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
My goodness, Joe Ingles, the poise and on point in a big-time moment.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. He takes it in. Money.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Tucker. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. A rebound by Ingles.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Lowry outside. Nails it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We get a look at the sun shining in the building. We are...
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shots good by Mitchell. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Gobert in the corner. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 2 from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. To the left wing. Gobert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bridges finds Paul. The shot's good.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Conley following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
O'Neal from long range. Conley dishes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. The 3-ball. Conley's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Conley against Paul. Conley left side. There's O'Neal with the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They double him with Mitchell. Bridges passes to Crowder. The putback. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Out to Conley to end the drought. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker finds Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Lays it up off the glass.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Booker looking around. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Paul. Rebound by Mitchell.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Conley's shot is off. Outside Crowder. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And still a... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
The score now all even. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Paul fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. O'Neal up top, defended by Bridges to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides, just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Conley against Paul. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the right side. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Gobert double-teamed. Bogdanovich against Kaminsky. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Conley with it. Working on Payne. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Shamet. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And there it is for him. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Payne kicks to Shamet. No good on the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
51 seconds left in the first half. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Passes it to Shamet. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. And they recover it. McGee. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. Goes back up. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Kaminsky's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. On the wing, Ingles. Got a piece of it. Here's Gay. Here's Whiteside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Phoenix leading by 4. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Ingles after the made shot from Jay Crowder. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Booker. Bridges outside. Unable to get that one. And Utah the other way now. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Ingles passes to Oni. There's the feed to Gay. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
There's the pass to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Ayton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson up top, defended by Paul. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. And here we go, fast break, Paul's got it. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Ayton against Clarkson. Here's Oni. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bridges, no one around him. Here's Booker. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Clarkson outside. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Paul surveying the floor. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Suns.
Bogdanovich against Kaminsky. Mitchell outside. Conley dishes to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Pass to McGee. And here is Shamet. And it's Payne in the corner. Inside. Here's McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kaminsky's got 6.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley surveying the D. Got a piece of it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 9. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Suns, Kaminsky out there with Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard. Now here's Kaminsky, and the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 9.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Conley against McGee. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bridges finds Booker. Left side, Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Booker pulls it in.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Mitchell in the corner. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Ball against Conley. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. Paul's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Suns.
And that's his 2nd triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Conley against Paul. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. At the top of the key, Gobert. Pocket 2. Shoots. Utah getting another chance here. Now O'Neal.
2 minutes.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Just 2 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball finds Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Bridges misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and the pass to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. Conley into the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley. Burying the shot despite the harm.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to O'Neal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Inside, Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Paul outside. Off target from three-point range. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for It's ended up.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat: Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
5 on the clock. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Shoots. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. From downtown. They get it back. Ayton can't hit from in close.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Butler passes to Lowry. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Poked away. Butler in the corner. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Passes it to Tucker. Now Adebayo. Defended by Bridges. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Pass to Booker. Outside Crowder. Kicks to Booker. Pocket 6. Driving in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Outside Robinson. 11 feet away. Tucker can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Puts it up from 15. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Lowry with the ball. Robinson on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bridges outside. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker from deep. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 7.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Lowry. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Paul against Lowry. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here is Lowry. 6 points for him. With 1 on the clock, and Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Robinson against Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You could argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here's Lowry. He has 6. Here's Robinson. Rejected by Booker. Bridges for 3. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Butler against Bridges. Outside Robinson. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Robinson dishes to Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They bring it up to the Suns. To the paint. Booker the pass to Crowder. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Lowry against Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. To the inside. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Shot by Crowder, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now Payne. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Up top, Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Payne passes to Shamet. It's stolen by Oladipo. Jumps up, drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Payne with it. He kicks it to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. It's tipped. And here's Morris for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They were outscored by just... And that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got JaVale McGee. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Frank, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family, and to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Up and in on the layup. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Morris finds Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Morris. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shamet. Off target from outside. And it's the Heat with the ball. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
3-point field goal.
And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
McGee against Adebayo. And McGee kicks to Payne from outside the arc. Rebound by Butler. Miami leading by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Bridges against Butler. That one drops one. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Back to Ayton. Feeds to Crowder. No good there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Robinson finds Lowry. Back to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Booker. And here's Crowder, guarded by Tucker. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Dishes to Lowry. Adebayo with the elbow. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Right side, Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
They could use a bucket, and Ayton throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Outside, Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Back to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Got it off in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
In for the Heat.
Lowry against Paul. Ayton inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
This is a guy who is now capable of shouldering the load on the offensive end of the floor. Jimmy Butler, a late first-round pick, but boy, has he improved.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
In the corner, it's Robinson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Suns trail by 11. Bridges finds Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker looking around. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Ball against Lowry. There's the pass to Crowder. Stolen by Tucker. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Down low. Paul with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. No good again that time. The Heat leading by 14. Three-pointer, Lowry. Booker against Robinson. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And again, Miami with the triple.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Hero. And taken away by Paul. All by himself. Ahead. Here's Crowder. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Ayton. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, Hero offline with his 3.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
There's Hero with the 3. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Now the Heat with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Passes to Strus. Back to Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
For three, Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. No good there. The Heat go the other way with it. Pass to Butler. Gobert against Adebayo. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Jazz. Now Mitchell from behind the arc. Now here's Conley. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Right side, Butler. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Lowry, good.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one's good from Conley.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Lowry, no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Left side Robinson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Sends it home from three-point land. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Butler's shot is good. 9 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Conley against Lowry. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Lowry against Conley. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And it's Butler with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Conley. Will it go? Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Butler. The Jazz with another miss.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second basket.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach.
And so it's Miami in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 13. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Clock at 2. The putback. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They double him with Butler. Down low. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Second chance effort. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Lowry, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Robinson. He's got 6.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Unloads from 13. Here's Gay. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Hey, shot is good.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Lowry outside. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Playing at at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. Pass to Oni. And here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Pass to Oladipo. Fires in the triple. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Oni. That shot off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential. Others just get it done.
Gay against Morris. Pass to Whiteside. Now Clarkson. Deflected.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Hero outside. On the take. Here's Dedmon. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Dedmon's got his first points in this one.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why.
And so it's Miami continuing to pile it on, up 22.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half, what a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And that's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Victor Oladipo, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Tries again. Ingles, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to Oladipo. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hero against Mitchell. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hero outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Morris, left side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
That one falls.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Well, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
O'Neal misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Lowry outside. There's a minute 54 left in the third. For 3, Robinson. O'Neal pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical, but on that play, he showed the physicality.
Outside Robinson. Shoots. The rebound by the Jazz.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Outside Mitchell. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Adebayo. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Yep, count it. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Tucker. For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. From deep, Conley. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Robinson. Tipped away. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Butler, the open look. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for Miami, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at point guard. Gay with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Clarkson for 3. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Lowry outside for 3. Robinson counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 15.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Oni. Gay with the ball. He's against Tucker. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Gets the three to fall.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Robinson against Clarkson. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Clarkson missing. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Butler. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ingles. Clarkson outside. Timeout called. The Jazz.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Conley against Lowry. From deep. The shot by Conley. No good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. Now Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. For three, O'Neal. Unable to get that one. And it's Miami the other way. The three. The offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Offline with a three. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Here's Lowry. And here's Butler outside. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz on offense. It's a 14-point game.
Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth.
Utah foul.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
And B.A., He takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill.